we need to pay close attention to this. And the reason I say that is we've talked about food shortages coming. I will tell you, this was not on their radar. Okay, when we were talking food shortages, it's been a couple weeks. They've been pushing it through. Then all of a sudden, China went on lockdown, and now they've been shut down for a week now. I think they're going into the second week, so they're going to be down for 2 weeks. People are starving. It is not a good situation. But these boats, the reason I want to point this out, I buried this kind of further in my last sit rep, and I don't know how many people saw it, but I want to bring this forward. I know this is boat traffic, not air traffic, but it is going to impact us, and we need to pay attention to it. Okay, these are all vessels. The reds are the reds are tankers, oil tankers. The greens are cargo. This is Shanghai right here, and I just want to show you, these are parked, friends, all parked. That means the flow of goods around the world right now has stopped. That means production is stopped. Manufacturing is stopped. This right here is going to have an impact that's going to probably stretch out at least 6 months in terms of empty shelves. Okay, that's going to take us right up to the election, and then that's about the time. 6 months is when the food shortages are supposed to be expected, right? That's what they're thinking. We probably got about 6 months till here in the U.S. we start to kind of feel that. But this is a bow wave that's coming that nobody's really expecting. So you're going to see this hit, and then you're going to see the food shortages hit. This right here is going to impact things like the boxes that your food goes into, right? You can't get stuff on the shelf. We may make all the cereal here in the U.S., but the box comes out of China, and we can't get them, right? So that is the kind of thing. And all the other electronics, if you think the auto industry was already in deep kimchi, and you waited 6 months for a car, wait till this wave hits, because this means ain't nobody getting car chips at this point, right? Because it all comes out of there. So this is, now that's only Shanghai. And check this out. You get into the port area, and you can see there are thousands of boats in here, and they're all sitting. Remember, it's going to take them from the time they spool up production, manufacturing, they get the stuff pushed out to the docks, and they've got to load the crates, right, the big cargo containers. On top of that, then they got to, that's loading the product into those. Then that product gets put onto the boats, which takes, they say that takes a lot of time too. That's not just some quick stack thing, right? And then it gets shipped out. And so then you've got all of that span from production to shipping just to get to the port. If it gets to LAX or say Long Beach, for example, you got a 17-day average wait before it gets in and unloaded. And then there's more time on top of that. And that's if the truckers decide to cooperate and everybody's getting their stuff and their flow of goods. So this is going to be bad. I'm telling you, folks, just brace for it. If you aren't prepared, you need to get prepared. Again, these are boats all sitting. You can see, look like little green M&Ms in here. Look at the stack up. This makes Long Beach look like nothing, right? There are thousands. These are thousands of boats. And these are big cargo boats. Now, the reds, that's oil. I find it interesting. They're all sticking together there. Now, that's just Shanghai. Now you get out to this other city, and look at this. Same thing. These boats are sitting. The ones that are moving are just barely, they're just kind of just repositioning, probably because of currents and things like that. They're really not moving down along places. They're just kind of sitting there. But you know, the motors are on, and they're probably doing some little bit of jockeying and idling, because this is a, you know, they're all on anchors. So anyway, needless to say, that is pretty much what everybody's getting their stuff out of. And so, not good. All right, I just want to put that up front. Make sure you plan accordingly, because I'm telling you, this is, it ain't just boxes. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. All right. So again, these ships over here in China that are parked, that's going to be an impact to us. You're probably going to see it hit us here in a couple weeks, and it's going to stretch out for months. It's probably going to take them about 6 months to recover from this, if not longer, maybe upwards of a year. But it's going to impact a lot of stuff here in the U.S. from a supply chain standpoint. To the automobile industry just got smacked by this, and I'm sure they know it when they watch them all park. So that's going to be it. So listen, you guys be safe out there. For those in the chat, Monkey Nation, don't forget we've got the Q&A. So just when you spin out of this, make sure you get into that, and we'll go into this stuff in a little more detail. So that's it. You guys be safe out there. Keep your powder dry. Stay frosty. God bless. Monkey out.